Welcome to the 2025 New Jersey DMV written test. Before we get started, don't forget to jumpstart that like button to keep this channel running. Now here is your DMV instructor to walk you through the questions.
Question 1. What does the broken yellow line next to a solid yellow line mean? A. Passing is permitted from the lane next to the broken yellow line. B. You can only drive backward. C. No passing is allowed. D. It's a special parking zone. The correct answer is A. Passing is permitted from the lane next to the broken yellow line. When you see a broken yellow line beside a solid yellow line, it means you can pass other cars from the lane next to the broken yellow line. Be sure it's safe to do so and follow the rules of the road. Question 2. What does this sign show you might find on the road? A. A deer crossing. B. A picture of a silhouette of a deer. C. An arrow pointing to the direction where deer may be crossing. D. The words deer crossing. The correct answer is A. A deer crossing. This sign tells you that you should be extra careful because there might be deer crossing the road in this area. It helps keep both drivers and deer safe. Question 3. How can you make sure you don't get into a crash after drinking alcohol? A. Drive as fast as you can. B. Deciding before you start drinking that you are not going to drive. C. Close your eyes and hope for the best. D. Keep drinking more alcohol. The correct answer is B. Deciding before you start drinking that you are not going to drive. One way to avoid the dangers of drinking and driving is to make a plan not to drive at all if you're going to drink. This helps keep you and others safe on the road. Question 4. What should a driver do when they see a flashing red traffic signal? A. Speed up and go quickly. B. Turn around and go back. C. Stop before entering the intersection. D. Honk the horn loudly. The correct answer is C. Stop before entering the intersection. When a driver sees a flashing red traffic signal, they should come to a complete stop before entering the intersection. This is important to avoid accidents and make sure the road is safe for everyone. Question 5. What should you do if you are in a car crash and someone is hurt? A. Run away from the scene. B. Shout loudly for help. C. Not move the injured unnecessarily. Keep the injured warm and administer first aid. D. Try to lift the injured person. The correct answer is C. Not move the injured unnecessarily. Keep the injured warm and administer first aid. If someone is injured in an accident, it's important not to move them unless they are in immediate danger. You should also provide first aid if you can and keep them warm while waiting for help to arrive. Question 6. What should a driver in a small car get ready for when they pass a big vehicle? A. Loud noises. B. Wind gusts produced by the large vehicle. C. Excess air pollution. D. Falling vehicle parts. The correct answer is B. Wind gusts produced by the large vehicle. When passing a big vehicle, small car drivers should be prepared for the wind gusts that the large vehicle can create. These gusts can affect your car, so it's important to drive carefully and keep a steady hand on the steering wheel. Question 7. What should you do when driving on slippery roads? A. Drive really fast. B. Take turns more quickly. C. Take turns more slowly than usual. D. Close your eyes and go fast. The correct answer is C. Take turns more slowly than usual. When the roads are slippery, it's important to be extra careful. You should slow down and take turns more slowly than you usually do to avoid sliding or losing control of your car. This helps keep you and others safe. Question 8. What should you do if you hear a siren while driving, but you can't see the emergency vehicle? A. Pull to the curb and look to see if it is on your street. B. Cover your ears and close your eyes. C. Speed up and keep going. D. Honk your horn loudly. The correct answer is A. Pull to the curb and look to see if it is on your street. When you hear a siren, it's important to pull over to the side of the road and check if the emergency vehicle is coming on your street. This helps them pass safely and quickly, and it's a good way to be helpful and safe. Question 9. How are fines for breaking traffic rules in school zones different? A. Reduced. B. Tripled. C. Doubled. D. Stay the same. The correct answer is C. Doubled. Fines for moving traffic violations in school zones are doubled, which means they become twice as much as regular fines. This is to encourage drivers to be extra cautious and keep kids safe in these areas. Question 10. What does this sign tell you about the road ahead? A. You are approaching a dead end. B. A divided highway begins. C. It's a warning of a steep hill. D. The road is closed for construction. The correct answer is B. A divided highway begins. This sign lets you know that the road is about to split into two separate lanes, and you'll need to be careful when driving in this area. It helps drivers understand the road layout and stay safe. Question 11. Which of these things is a good idea when you want to change lanes? A. Don't look, just switch lanes quickly. B. Don't check your mirrors. C. Look over your right shoulder for a right lane change and your left shoulder for a left lane change. D. Do not check for blind spots. The correct answer is C. Look over your right shoulder for a right lane change and your left shoulder for a left lane change. When you want to change lanes, it's important to check your blind spots by looking over your shoulder in the direction you want to go. This helps you make sure there are no other cars there, keeping you and others safe. Question 12. What doesn't affect how far your vehicle needs to stop? A. Color of your car. B. How fast you're going. C. Steering ability. D. Size of your car. The correct answer is C. Steering ability. The distance your car needs to stop is mainly influenced by how fast you're driving. The color and size of your car don't matter much. Steering ability is important for controlling your car, but it doesn't affect the stopping distance. Question 13. What should you do when you see a school bus stopped with its stop arm out? A. Speed up and drive around the bus. B. Honk your horn loudly. C. Come to a complete stop and wait to proceed. D. Try to pass the bus quickly. The correct answer is C. Come to a complete stop and wait to proceed. When you see a school bus with its stop arm extended, it means you should stop your car completely and wait until the arm goes back in. This helps keep kids safe when they're getting on or off the bus. Question 14. When is it okay for drivers to drive across or park on a median? A. Whenever they want. B. Only on weekends. C. When they want to have a picnic. D. They should never drive into a median. The correct answer is D. They should never drive into a median. Drivers should never drive across or park on a median. Medians are there to separate lanes of traffic and ensure safety on the road. Question 15. What should you do if you see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights while you're driving? A. Wave to the emergency vehicle. B. Make every effort to give the emergency vehicle a clear path of travel. C. Start a race with it. D. Drive very slowly in front of it. The correct answer is B. Make every effort to give the emergency vehicle a clear path of travel. When you see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights, it's important to make space for it to pass safely. This helps the emergency responders get to where they're needed quickly and can save lives. Question 16. What does this sign tell you about what's happening on the road? A. A rest stop up ahead. B. A picnic area or park nearby. C. Flagger ahead. D. A school crossing. The correct answer is C. Flagger ahead. This sign lets you know that there is a flagger up ahead who might be directing traffic. Be prepared to follow their instructions to keep everyone safe on the road. Question 17. What should a driver do if they're feeling worried, nervous, angry, or crying before driving their car? A. Take the time to focus on driving before starting the engine. B. Start the engine and go. C. Drive as fast as possible to feel better. D. Sing loudly to cheer up. The correct answer is A. Take the time to focus on driving before starting the engine. If a driver is feeling worried, nervous, angry, or upset, it's a good idea to take a moment to calm down and focus on driving before starting the engine. Being in the right state of mind helps ensure safe and responsible driving. Question 18. What's the right thing to do when you see an emergency vehicle with flashing red or blue lights coming towards you? A. Speed up and get out of the way quickly. B. Continue driving as usual. C. Pull over to the side of the road and come to a complete stop. D. Drive close to the emergency vehicle. The correct answer is C. Pull over to the side of the road and come to a complete stop. When you see an emergency vehicle with flashing red or blue lights, you should pull over to the side of the road and stop. This helps the emergency vehicle get where it needs to go quickly to help people who might be in trouble. Question 19. What do pentagonal signs show you? A. Speed limits. B. Railroad crossings. C. No passing zones. D. School zones. The correct answer is D. School zones. Pentagonal signs, the ones with 5 sides, are used to let drivers know about school zones. When you see this kind of sign, it means you should be extra careful and drive slowly because there might be children around. Question 20. What should you do before moving your car into another lane on a big road? A. Quickly change lanes without signaling to avoid disrupting traffic. B. Speed up and squeeze between 2 cars. C. Come to a complete stop and then merge into the other lane. D. Use your turn signal, check your mirrors and blind spots, and ensure it's safe to merge. The correct answer is D. Use your turn signal, check your mirrors and blind spots, and ensure it's safe to merge. Changing lanes safely involves signaling your intention to change lanes, checking your mirrors for other vehicles, and looking over your shoulder to check your blind spots to ensure there are no vehicles in your intended path. This process ensures safe and smooth lane changes, minimizing the risk of accidents. Question 21. You're driving in the left lane and cars are passing you on the right. What should you do if the driver behind you wants to go faster? A. Stop your car. B. Close your eyes and keep driving. C. Move into the right lane when it is safe. D. Speed up and race with them. The correct answer is C. Move into the right lane when it is safe. If the driver behind you wants to go faster, it's a good idea to change lanes to the right when it's safe to do so. This allows them to pass you safely and keeps the traffic flowing smoothly. Question 22. What steps can you take to ensure your well-being and safety for driving? A. Regularly schedule and attend vision checks. B. Avoid distractions like texting or using your phone while driving. C. Get sufficient rest and avoid driving when fatigued. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Ensuring one's well-being and safety while driving involves several key steps, including scheduling regular vision checks to maintain optimal eyesight, refraining from distractions like texting or using a phone while operating a vehicle, and prioritizing adequate rest to prevent driving while fatigued. By adhering to these measures, drivers can significantly reduce the risk of accidents and promote safer driving practices. Question 23. What does a sign with a red circle and a line through it mean? A. You should do that action. B. It's a suggestion. C. You can choose to do that action. D. That an action is forbidden. The correct answer is D. That an action is forbidden. When you see a sign with a red circle and a line through it, it means that the action shown on the sign is not allowed. It's a rule that must be followed. Question 24. When should you move to the side of the road and let an emergency vehicle go by? A. Regardless of your direction. B. Only if you see a police car. C. Only if you are in a hurry. D. Only if you're near a hospital. The correct answer is A. Regardless of your direction. It's important to pull over to the side of the road and allow an emergency vehicle to pass, no matter which way you are going. This helps them get to where they need to go quickly and safely. Question 25. When is passing not allowed? A. On straight roads. B. In parking lots. C. At intersections. D. In your driveway. The correct answer is C. At intersections. You should not pass other cars at intersections, which are places where roads cross each other. It's important to wait your turn and be patient to stay safe when driving. Question 26. What does this road sign show you about how traffic can move? A. Traffic can move in both directions. B. Traffic can move in the opposite direction. C. Traffic can move in any direction. D. Traffic flows only in the direction of the arrow. The correct answer is D. Traffic flows only in the direction of the arrow. This sign tells you that traffic on this road can only go in the direction that the arrow is pointing. It helps everyone stay safe and organized on the road. Question 27. When are the roads the slipperiest? A. On sunny days. B. During a snowstorm. C. After a car wash. D. During the first rain after a dry spell. The correct answer is D. During the first rain after a dry spell. Roads are most slippery when it starts raining after a dry period because the rain mixes with the accumulated oil and dirt on the road, making it extra slick. Be cautious and drive carefully in these conditions to avoid accidents. Question 28. When the traffic light changes from green to solid yellow as you approach an intersection, you should A. Speed up and accelerate through the intersection. B. Maintain your speed and continue through the intersection. C. Slow down and prepare to stop, if it's safe to do so. D. Honk your horn to warn other drivers. The correct answer is C. Slow down and prepare to stop, if it's safe to do so. When the traffic light turns from green to yellow, it's a sign to slow down and prepare to stop before the intersection, unless you're so close that stopping would be unsafe. This helps prevent accidents and keeps traffic moving safely. Question 29. What could happen if you can't show that you have the right amount of insurance? A. You'll get a reward. B. Nothing will happen. C. Have your license and plates suspended for up to 3 years. D. You'll get a discount on your insurance. The correct answer is C. Have your license and plates suspended for up to 3 years. If you're supposed to have more insurance coverage but can't prove it, you could lose your license and plates for a while. It's important to follow the rules and have the right insurance to drive safely. Question 30. How close to the first rail should drivers stop when they see a sign telling them to stop at a railroad crossing? A. 10 feet. B. 25 feet. C. 50 feet. D. 100 feet. The correct answer is C. 50 feet. When you see a sign telling you to stop at a railroad crossing, you should stop about 50 feet away from the first rail. This is important to make sure you have enough space to stay safe in case a train is coming. Question 31. What should drivers do when the traffic light is not working? A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. B. Ignore the intersection. C. Drive really fast. D. Blow the car horn loudly. The correct answer is A. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. When a traffic light isn't working, drivers need to be extra cautious. They should treat the intersection like a four-way stop, taking turns to go through and making sure it's safe to proceed. This keeps everyone on the road safe. Question 32. What should you do if a person is walking across the road and there's no special place for them to cross? A. Honk your horn and keep going. B. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing. C. Close your eyes and keep driving. D. Drive around them quickly. The correct answer is B. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing. If you see a pedestrian crossing the road without a crosswalk, it's important to stop and wait for them to safely reach the other side. This helps keep them safe and follows the rules of the road. Question 33. Where should you drive when you're getting ready to make a left turn from a two-way street? A. Near the center line. B. As close to the sidewalk as possible. C. Near the edge of the road. D. As far to the right as possible. The correct answer is A. Near the center line. When you're about to make a left turn from a two-way street, it's a good idea to drive near the center line to ensure you make a safe and smooth turn. This helps you avoid getting too close to the right side of the road and keeps you clear of any oncoming traffic. Question 34. Why is the drawbar or towing connection significant when you're pulling a trailer or load with your car? A. It enhances the vehicle's appearance. B. It helps with fuel efficiency. C. It ensures safe and secure towing. D. It provides extra storage space. The correct answer is C. It ensures safe and secure towing. When you're towing something behind your vehicle, the drawbar or towing connection must be strong enough to handle the weight you're pulling to keep everyone safe on the road. Question 35. While operating a vehicle, which individuals might you come across who are using a white cane or a guide dog? A. Pedestrians with disabilities. B. People with visual impairments. C. Joggers and runners. D. Cyclists on the road. The correct answer is B. People with visual impairments. While operating a vehicle, you may encounter individuals using a white cane or a guide dog. These individuals often have visual impairments that may range from partial blindness to complete blindness. The white cane is a tool that helps them detect physical obstacles or changes in the terrain as they move. Guide dogs are specially trained service animals that assist people with visual impairments in navigating their surroundings safely. It's important for drivers to be aware of the presence of such individuals and to exercise caution and consideration when sharing the road to ensure their safety and well-being. Question 36. What does this sign on the road tell you might be coming up? A. A hospital or medical facility. B. A location related to emergency services. C. A recreational area or park. D. Traffic signal ahead. The correct answer is D. Traffic signal ahead. This sign lets you know that there's a traffic signal up ahead, and it's a reminder to be prepared to slow down and follow the traffic rules when you see the signal. It helps everyone stay safe on the road. Question 37. What happens when two cars get to a four-way stop at the same time? A. They should race to see who goes first. B. The driver to arrive first has the right of way. C. The car with the loudest horn goes first. D. They should stop and have a picnic. The correct answer is B. The driver to arrive first has the right of way. When two cars get to a four-way stop at the same time, the car that got there first gets to go first. It's a fair way to decide who moves, and it keeps traffic flowing smoothly. Question 38. What should drivers do when they come to a roundabout or rotary island? A. Speed up and go through quickly. B. Stop and have a picnic. C. Close your eyes and hope for the best. D. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. The correct answer is D. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout. When drivers approach a roundabout or rotary island, they should slow down, yield to any cars that are already in the circle, and wait for a safe opportunity to enter the roundabout. This helps keep traffic flowing smoothly and avoids accidents. Question 39. What's the right way to change lanes when you're on the highway? A. Close your eyes and switch lanes. B. Blow your horn loudly. C. Stop in the middle of the highway. D. Signal, check mirrors, and check blind spots before changing lanes. The correct answer is D. Signal, check mirrors, and check blind spots before changing lanes. To change lanes safely on the interstate, it's important to signal your intentions, check your mirrors, and look over your shoulder to check your blind spots. This helps you avoid colliding with other vehicles and keeps the road safe. Question 40. What should you do when you park your car on an uphill street with a curb? A. Turn the front wheels toward the curb. B. Keep the wheels straight. C. Speed up and honk the horn. D. Turn the front wheels away from the curb. The correct answer is D. Turn the front wheels away from the curb. When you park uphill with a curb, you should turn the front wheels away from the curb. This way, if your car starts rolling, it will go away from the road and not into traffic, making it safer.
Hope you enjoyed this video. If you still need more practice, then check out these videos or click this link right here to get your cheat sheet, which will help you pass your DMV exam on your first try.